Hey everybody, how are you guys doing tonight?
Good, Liz. Good. How are you?
I'm good. We had such a good little photo shoot right now.
I know, that was fun. I mean, even though you were struggling. No shade.
I don't know how to take pictures.
What do you mean?
I suck.
It was fall and summer outside. I was kind of fummer.
I can take selfies with my phone and like feel, but I'm by myself, so I can like feel myself.
Right.
But when somebody else is, I can't keep a straight face. I mean, I have to be laughing the whole time.
You did fine. You did fine.
I loved it.
So did you, Bayley P. You was on it.
Well, we have a special guest tonight. Part of the Beard Game group. Bae.
Are you
What's going
part
on?
of the
Hi,
Beard
ladies.
Game group, babe?
Am I a part of it?
Yeah.
We should have downloaded your picture.
Okay.
Well, how do you know that? We could have downloaded your picture and see how many likes you get. There was like all these likes on there.
That's true.
Let the people.
You never know if somebody
judge.
Screenshot you and catfished you and then got in there and acted like that was you.
I know.
That's true.
That's what Wichita's known for.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Bloop, bloop.
So, Camille, what do you have for me tonight?
Mojo.
Okay, so you guys know that every single week we see MCM and WCW, right? So 9 times out of 10, it's reflecting our celebrity crushes or our local crushes or Bae or, our boos or whatever. But I wanted to highlight a local woman in our community, our own WCW, you know. So I am choosing Mrs. Kianga Crowley as our first WCW.
Shout out.
Yes, Kianga is the wedding venue coordinator at Botanica Gardens, but this past Sunday she hosted the Little Miss Afternoon Tea Party at WSU Welcome Center.
How cute.
She had like 46 people, 46 mothers and daughters come, and they had on their hats and their pearls and their gloves, and they had etiquette training, and they had snacks and sweets and treats. So shout out to Kianga for her efforts.
Cute.
I never get to get cute with my daughter. I have 2 sons.
Yeah, so shout out to her and her efforts. I know that won't be her last one, but we got the pleasure. We had the honor to decorate for her. Our business did, so we saw firsthand.
I didn't see that.
So shout out to her, and she is definitely our WCW for the week.
Yes, she is.
So, Bae, Beja, what do you have for me?
I got a little bit of tea. If y'all
Dun, dun,
Gossip.
dun.
Okay, so for my tea, have y'all been hearing in the news what's going on with Mary J and her now divorcee ex-husband?
Her opportunist.
No, I have not. Phil.
I didn't. How do I say his name? Is it Kendu, Mr. Mary J. Blige. Okay, so I was looking and scrolling on the Shade Room. Shout out to the Shade Room. That's where I get all my little news from, right? Well, the judge handling their divorce shut that down real quick, stating that her money should be off limits to him, since a bulk of it is based off of her royalties, and he claims he should not be entitled to it. So that's what I like. He kind of went to bat for, the judge did, because this guy was actually asking for like $65,000 a month
From her?
a month.
Was it like alimony or what?
Yeah, spousal support.
Yeah.
From $30,000. It's already $30,000.
Dang.
$30,000 to let go on an ex each month.
That's an opportunity.
How much is that a year?
Let's bust out our calculators.
Let us find out.
360 times 12. 12 months in a year. 300 exactly what he said, Mr. Mojo. $360,000.
I'm already on that.
1 year.
Run me that
Each
money.
year. Every year.
He's like, how do I sign up? Where do I
would
sign
have
up?
tried to get it increased too. I mean, hello. I would have been trying anything. But yes, that's crazy. He can live off of that. I agree with the judge.
Wow. What else you got for us, Basia?
That's my tea for the day.
That's your tea for the
I thought you
day.
had some tips.
Oh, my tips. I was going to give y'all a little bit later. I'm going to come through with the 3 tips of the day.
Okay.
So recap of the last 2 times we saw each other. We briefly spoke about the beard game, and then also about shooting your shot. And that's why we have a guest here tonight. We're gonna grill him. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna grill him.
I stay hungry.
Red
So
meat.
Did you get a chance to see those episodes?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think
So,
about those two topics?
shooting your shot and then
Yes,
beard
and about
game.
beard game. We already know you're part of the beard game.
At
But
the-
we
We
wanna
don't
know
have
your-
proof.
At the end of the day, if you want a beard, just take care of it. Make sure it's clean, edged up, cut up. Get you some good old shea butter or get you some good actually shout out to TJ. He's got some beard balm, and then shout out to some other local barbers. I think
Local beard balm.
it's a lot of barbers out here. They got some beard balm, so support your local barbers because they out here trying to make everything easier for us. Now, don't be complaining about these prices because most of the time y'all gonna be buying $40, $50 subscriptions online. So when they come at you with a bottle, when it's $15, $20, and you talking about I need a discount, go ahead spend that 20 because you're gonna be in the club trying to shoot that 20 at your.
And then have them
Anyways.
nasty them little
Right.
Anyways,
zits up
moving
under
on.
there. The little blackheads.
Got constellations under your neck.
Exactly.
Can't be
Trying
walking
to
around with
rejuvenate.
Hey, on me, you can't be walking around with the Big Dipper under your neck. It's not sexy.
So did you feel pressure after the fact of beard game to like maintain it a little bit more when you went out, or you just?
So I like to change up my beard. So every now and then I let it be full, and then I cut it. So I've been beard game for about 3-4 years. So
Okay.
when I seen everybody talking about getting this beard game, I was like, dang, these dudes is.
Solid foundation.
It ain't
out
even
here.
that. It's like dudes was like, don't be adding me in that beard gang, but then 2 weeks later got 3 patches on their
Right.
beard, and then be like hashtag beard gang, hashtag growth, hashtag I'm in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you wasn't a part of it.
Then the ones that salty
When the
about it, they can't
original-
grow no beards, be like hashtag
The
no
struggle
beard gang.
beard.
Yeah,
there's another group
It's
for
ano-
that.
That's the one I should have been in. Struggle beard.
yeah.
But they're good groups, though. They're hilarious. They make you laugh.
Because one week I'm like this, and then I'm part German Shepherd, so the next week I'll be
Ooh.
on me.
Can I feel? Can I touch
Can you touch one?
your beard?
What did it feel like?
That's
Liz?
more of the goatee
I don't know.
part, huh? That's the goatee.
It feels
Down
soft.
What it feel like?
It felt soft.
What it feel?
That's that
Anyways,
mojo.
let's go to the.
That
Let's talk about
mojo
something
on
else. Let's talk about something else. What about shooting your shot? What did you think about that? What do you think about that?
I shoot my shot. So at the end of the day, either it's gonna work out or it's not. Can't get mad at it. If you're upfront and honest at the beginning about what you want, you ain't got no side intentions. There ain't no hurt feelings. That's how I feel.
How do you feel about women shooting their shot?
Shooting the shot for women is a lot harder. It's a lot harder.
How do you respond to a woman that didn't shot her shot? Give us the
So it's tough when you a good dude and you try to make sure that you want your intentions to be right. So a lot of dudes out here are in their feelings a lot whenever they get down by a beautiful woman, but at the same time, when you're a good looking man and a woman that's not so beautiful come up to you and you gotta shoot her down, it's just like it is what it is. You gotta be honest. Like, you cool.
Okay.
I ain't feeling you. But it's at the end of the day, I think the big issue for dudes is that they too worried, even nowadays, still worried about physical appearance because they want her girl to look good for the boys and step out looking like, you know, a bag of money and all this other stuff. When at the end of the day, she be looking inside, she be making sure she rocking with you. So as this podcast is called Vibe With Her, a man got to vibe with a woman. If he can't vibe with her, then it is what it is. Be upfront about that. I'm just not feeling you. Not I'm not feeling you because you're ugly. I mean, if you that blunt about it, though.
You were saying earlier about how you want to be upfront if she's not that great looking. So guys do look at that first.
They do.
And that just depends on how you're going to approach this girl or not approach this girl is bluntly because of looks.
But at the end of the day, a lot of dudes have expectations of what they woman should look like instead of what a woman should be in his life too. So when you take the aspect of when I first see you, it's like, ooh, you know, you got to step back. You gotta be like my boy, like that. Looking beautiful today, like
Smile
that,
like that.
like that. You know, that's how most dudes is like. Like, yeah, you see her, what she look like, and a lot of, I ain't gonna blast nobody, but it's a lot of dudes that still be like, hey, homie, what she look like?
Right.
Oh, she ugly.
So they'll
2
take
minutes-
their friends and
2 minutes later, DM, bring, what's up, girl? It's straight like that. No lie.
Dang.
It still be like that. I
That's
can't say the
dogs.
same. I can't say the same for females. I done seen some
Or they might
shady stuff.
Girls can be
Yeah.
the same way.
They might think she kind of.
But at the end of the day, you gotta be
Yeah.
you gotta be upfront and honest, and it's easier if you live a upfront and honest life versus you always trying to be sneaky on the side. And then when you get hit with the honesty and she put you in your place, like, hey, what's the deal? And then you just be like, it can't be no
Can't be no.
No, it can't be no
I like
you gotta
that.
be straight up with it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
But not all men are honest.
No,
So what do you have to say about that?
that's I mean.
Some
that's
men will
something-
lie and they just.
No. A lot of men lie.
I was like, wait. No.
Not some.
No, a lot of men lie, but a lot of women lie too.
That's true. That's
So,
very true.
At the end of the day, it's just something that you have to deal with. So
I agree.
if they're gonna lie, they're gonna lie. It is what it is. A lot of people have their feelings hurt based off lies because they be like, why you can't just tell the truth? It's sad to say, but you should expect it nowadays. It's not something that you should want out of a person, but it's kind of like a hope for the best, expect the worst situation, even though it shouldn't be that way, unless you really got to know the person, you really got to sit down, pick their mind, and you just like, you know what, at the end of the day, I know you're not mature enough for me. It's cool. It is what it is. Then
Do men do that? Do men really pick women's brains?
A lot of men don't have the maturity to pick a woman's brain because they get intimidated by the fact if she's sharp, she know what's on her mind, and she know what she expect out of a man, and he don't live up to that responsibility, then he gonna start making up stuff like, oh yeah, I got this going, I got all that, and then she start doing some digging around. And most of the time, she ain't even got to do no digging around. She just look to the right and be like, wait, you ain't got no kids, but that's your kids in the car? That's cool. Vice versa for females is worse. It's like, I got my own crib, I do this, I'm independent and everything. It's just be like, oh, but you got 3 kids. Yeah, they with my mama right now. I've been going through some things, and she just got her temporarily right now, but she been having them temporarily for 4 years. But
Oh no.
Wow, that sounds like like it's personal. Like you're talking off of a personal.
But it's just things like that. Like when
it's happened to you before.
Well, I'm just saying, it's just things like that a lot of people go through that try to stunt about in real life.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to stunt about.
Yeah, that's true.
Like for me, a lot of people ask me, they like, so how are you? I'm just like, I'm straight. But if somebody come up to me and be like, so what you do every day? What's your job? You got any kids? I'm like, I'm straight up. Got my son. Got pictures of my son all the time. Everybody see me with my kid. You ain't really got to ask about him because he's around me all the time. But at the end of the day, a lot of people not upfront and honest about that because they feel like that's a detractor. And they want to be number one in somebody's eyes, not like, oh, I'm going to be real and see how she feels about it.
Do you guys get intimidated by realness by women? Honesty? So if a woman's too honest with a man, is that just intimidating for a man completely or not at all?
It's always going to be an intimidating factor. It's always going to be an intimidating factor. It's just something to whether, are you going to accept the fact that he's going to be intimidated because you're upfront and honest with him, or are you going to be real with him and be like, I'm asking you these questions because I'm serious about the intentions. So if you're not going to be as serious about your intentions and he already intimidated, then there ain't no need to waste your time or waste his time either because it ain't going nowhere. But
That's true.
on the flip side, it's a lot of women that think they're going to run up on a man and just be like, hey, I got all this going on. And the first 3 questions he asked and he ain't interested no more. She just like in her feelings. But at the end of the day, you ain't proved nothing to him.
Right.
Yeah.
You got all this makeup on. You got all this weave in your hair. You got all these waist trimmers and leggings on and all this other stuff.
Waist trainers.
He asked you 3 questions. And 3 questions will be, hey, do you pray every day? Are you spiritual if he's a spiritual man? Or, hey, I like to be in depth in your mind. Let me pick your mind. How you feel that way? Oh, I'm guarded. I'm closed off. Don't be asking me no questions. It's things like that that'll block a good dude to just be like, well, she ain't going to be open with me up at front. And it's just, it depends on the mind frame. A lot of dudes be like, yo, I want you to be an open book from the get-go. It ain't that easy for everybody. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of females that be like, I know it's something more to it. Like, he can't be telling me everything up front and honest right now. There's got to be something else. And so she starts snooping. And then she get mad at the dude because she like, I can't find nothing about you, but I know something else about you because of who I've been with in the past. And just like, what the?
Don't be blaming me.
Yeah.
So does snooping look really bad on a woman?
No. Because dudes snoop too.
So guys really do
Really?
snoop.
What?
Really?
Really? No.
I didn't think so. I
Me
see.
neither.
That's crazy.
Hey, it's a word that I'm not gonna use right now, but it start with an H and then with a fax. It's a lot of dudes that do that.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure it out. H.
I know what that is.
Troy,
It's a fax.
you'll give me a pass? Can I say it? Hey, it's a lot of dudes out here that do their whole fax.
Oh.
Yeah. Y'all
Okay.
so
I thought it was
silly.
one word together.
I'm like, me too. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me
I
figure
knew
this
what
one
it
out real fast. I can't figure it out. I would have
Okay.
never figured it. We could have played Hangman and I would have lost because
Oh, no.
I wouldn't know how to get it. I wouldn't have got that.
So what do y'all do to snoop? Like, I know what I do to snoop. So
Me
what do y'all
too.
do? What are y'all looking through profile pictures?
like
looking
women?
through Facebook? What are
Nope.
y'all asking about us? What y'all?
Nope.
Messages?
Hey, bro, you know her? Man, that's old girl. Man, that's old girl from the
no.
dang. Man, back in the gap, bro. Back in the gap. You don't want her. That's all they do.
No.
That's all they do. There's a lot of dudes that be like that. Instead of just asking her how she was or past everything. Hey, bro. And straight look at the hump. Hey, bro. And then come back and be like, the homie said.
Right.
And then he get mad when he's on my mama. My homie said. I'm like, all right, you done brought your mama and your homie into this.
Exactly.
But then on the flip side, females be like, you ain't got that many likes on there.
Oh no, we ain't looking at the likes. We
No,
looking at
we
the
do the
comments.
same
Look,
thing,
listen,
too.
No, right.
listen.
Hey, look.
He ain't got that many likes
know
on that.
him?
You used to
But
talk to him.
as soon as you start to talk and then start seeing other females, who's this girl? Who's this girl? Who's this girl? Why she got this smiley face? Why she got
Exactly.
all these emojis? Why she got all this? Why she got all that?
Okay, so my next question is your significant other entitled to your social media accounts and vice versa in a
Entitled.
committed relationship?
Entitled like have passwords and you go through and everything.
Yes.
If that's what make her feel comfortable, yeah.
So you're okay with that?
Yeah, if she want to be Snoopy and look at some stuff from the past that was before her, that's on her. That's what she want access to.
Damn.
It is what it is. That's me though.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes can't say that because a lot of dudes still be on that.
Like liars or like what?
Nah, you my main, but I still got.
Your side.
We
your
talked.
side host.
We started talking on this day, but I got my backups in line right now, so they be nervous about that.
So guys have backups.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Women have backups too.
Yes,
I know
they do.
that.
Yes, they
Yes,
do.
I know that. Women have
No.
backups too.
Not
yeah.
all women.
No, not all women. Not all women.
But not all men
a
either.
lot
But I
of-
know what you're saying.
A lot of women have backups too. I'm
And the
just
mind
saying.
frame, hold on. The mind frame is if she don't work out, then I still got these others to fall back on. That's the
Right.
mind frame. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. That's a lot
I
of
can
mentality.
relate with that. I understand what you're saying.
That's a lot of. That's what I got told. I got told by a couple of females that like, even though we're not gonna work out, I just got to keep my, just in case. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna hold for a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
Pour me up.
I don't know. Hold on. Let's.
Hey, I'm
Somebody
just being,
pour me up real fast, please.
I'm just
Proud of
being
tables.
real.
Paper bag like we're drunks or something. Please pour it up.
real.
This is getting too serious. I'm sweating over here.
Real.
I'm getting a little hot over here.
Right here.
no,
There we
it's,
go. There we go.
The thirst.
The thirst. This is my third
You
cup.
say it like my the thirst.
The thirst.
Okay, so you wouldn't mind if a woman went through your stuff.
I done had.
What if
this-
she,
I done had a woman that done had the same locks together as on the phone. So she wanted to use my phone, and I just left it at the house and just right there in the house.
but you don't think that's like a little too much? Like,
If she feel like I'm hiding something, she want to find something out. That's cool.
so
She
you're
can't
okay
trust.
with it? Just it's about trust. That's what it's
It's
mainly
got to be about trust. What's the point of you being in a relationship and having
Well,
communication
exactly.
if
That's
you
what I'm
can't
saying.
trust?
But if she trusted you, then why is she looking through your social media if there was so much trust?
Hey, that's on her.
She might want to
But
just
if
be
that's
up
on her,
there, like,
wouldn't you feel
snooping.
uncomfortable, especially if this is your woman and you?
So here's my thing. There's a limit to where a female's gonna be like, you know what, I can't find nothing. I'm gonna just cut this out. For a dude, sometimes there's some dudes that can understand it. There's some dudes that just be like, you can't trust me right now. No, I'm not messing with you. This is me personally, my opinion. I don't care what you look at.
Just coming from a woman to go to bat for us women right
Go
now
ahead.
at this moment. Sometimes the woman wants the passwords just for that sense of ownership.
Right.
Like, that's mine. Yeah, I got the passwords. I got the unlock code. I got the social security number. Sometimes when he posts the status of something, it's really me.
You ain't getting social security yet.
But I'm saying, like, for those other people that have been in longer relationships, they probably got bills and stuff together to where that's
bank accounts,
they
everything.
got that bank accounts and all that, so they got that.
Right.
So it's just like it's being comfortable. It's like, yeah.
Nowadays, it's fingerprints.
I got my boo phone. So if Boo leave his phone and then it's at the house and he accidentally took my phone or something, then I got this and we good. And there's no
right.
How do you feel about joint social media accounts? Do you guys think those are cheesy?
I think that's weird, and that means that somebody's cheated in the past.
So
really
here's the
hardcore.
thing: they cheesy, but here's what happens. It's like, oh, you ain't got no Facebook no more. So your boy hop on there, and then she see everything. So you start having a conversation. It may be something that she ain't really happy about, but you ain't hollered at your boy for a long time. So it's just like, why you having this conversation on the page? But then on the flip side, just like female get on there, she start rapping about what happened in the past, and y'all got a full blown open conversation where everybody can see, and it's just like, why y'all talking about that on there? Y'all couldn't just call each other and do that. So, but at the end of the day, I see a lot of joint.
I've been seeing them a lot lately too.
I don't think they cheat. Personally, I don't think they cheesy. I don't think they cheesy.
I think they've even cheated in the past,
or maybe they don't want. Maybe they don't want them to cheat.
It's possibly insecurity.
Yeah. Well, if they're so insecure, then why shouldn't the man or the woman make the other person feel like they shouldn't have those insecurities?
That's true, but not everybody
is mature enough.
No, it's not even a level of maturity. Not everybody. Some people are comfortable, like I said, and they want to stay in those relationships because that's what works for them, and they love that person, or they probably been with that person since they were younger kids and stuff. Not everybody is like, no, this person that I'm gonna be with is gonna give me X, Y, Z, and if it's not that, I'm out the door. Some people is like, he give me X, Y, Z. Okay, never mind. He really just gave me ABC, but I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3 do with it, and we still gonna be cool. You know, some people get comfortable in whatever they're in.
I know Beija's terminology, so it's fine. Right. So I already know where she coming from.
Some people are like, yeah, and some people are like, yeah, no, I'm not strong enough to leave.
That's the key though, because it's the strength and the confidence you have in the other person. So if you're confident enough to be a joint account, cool. But then the other person was like, you said that too fast. Why you want to do a joint account? What's wrong with your account?
Right.
Nah, let's just do separates. But then it's a separate account. You're like, well, what's your password to your account? Let me see that.
Right.
And it's just like, well, which one you want?
Why wouldn't you be comfortable with one?
It wouldn't bother me personally.
It wouldn't bother me either.
But
if it was like that.
Right.
I would just be annoyed to be getting all these notifications if he's like talking to somebody, and I just be like,
and they really talking to him.
I'm at work. I don't need to be seeing your conversation.
Look, Jerry,
with dude.
did you see that? Did you see that comment from AT up there?
Yeah, right. And I think that's what's worse. It's not really the friends. It's when family get on there, and family be having you be seeing a thread, and it just be one thread, and be like, 1,424. What is y'all talking about? It's only been 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I feel you on that. But yeah, as far as joint, it's the whole relationship as a whole. Mm-hmm. You got to have the trust and the communication. If one of those two is lacking, it ain't going to last.
Agreed.
Well, so tell me about your previous relationship.
Which one though?
Dang. What do you mean which one? How many relationships have you been?
I said what do you want to know?
Your previous relationship.
What about it? What questions you got about it?
Why didn't it work out?
We just were not on the same page, maturity level.
Is this the mother of your daughter or son? Sorry, daughter.
No.
Son? No.
You're wishing that upon me.
I'm sorry. I wish that upon you. You're going to melt.
What? A daughter?
No daughters.
No daughters. No.
That's how I feel with my 2 sons.
I'll pay. And what's bad? It's bad to say this. Cool. If I had a daughter, I'd be paying child support because I don't do girls.
Oh no!
I can't deal with the crime. I can't do it because I'm gonna end up in jail.
He'll be
I'm gonna end up in jail before I.
Yeah, that's true.
Because girls gotta.
They will make you shoot somebody else probably.
Last relationship was cool. At the end of the day, we had some differences that we couldn't agree on, and at the end of the day, it was a cool breakup. I think it was a little bit different than what she expected. Unfortunately, I done been through a breakup before, so it was cool for me. But at the end of the day, you know, shot to shot, it didn't work out. Keep it moving. But I think the fact that I kept it moving and it was so smooth and with no rebuttal or like I want you back or anything, it was just a smooth disconnect.
Yeah, it was like just a mature thing.
It's kind of offbeat, kind of threw everybody off, but you got to keep it moving sometimes.
Okay, so here's a question for everybody. This isn't just for Bay. It's a question for everybody. Would you marry somebody that was financially stable, had their home, everything, like the perfect man or woman, but not feel the same way about them? Or would you rather be with somebody who wasn't quite, had everything together, but you loved them or had like strong feelings towards this person?
I'm going to go with option 2, Alex. Because
love triumphs.
It does. I mean, because I know where I am right now. So for me to just marry someone who's already where I want to be, I'm never going to feel that connection, I feel like, you know? So if we both going into this, we both, you know, trying to stack, we trying to succeed, we're not where we want to be financially, but I love you enough for us to make it and pursue our dreams, I'm going with option 2. I don't see myself just, I've never been that type of girl. And I've had the opportunities, but it's just, I don't know, it doesn't feel right being up under somebody or like chilling with somebody and I don't have any type of feelings towards you, but you, oh, okay, you bought my movie ticket, okay, oh, okay, you know, I've never been that type of person.
She a ride or die.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. No, I don't know about no ride or die.
That's what it sounds like.
I don't know about ride or die, but no, I'm not down with that. Marrying, that's a whole nother level. Marriage is a whole nother level.
Me, I probably would
No judgment.
marry for stability.
I am totally with you with that.
But then again, I have this other side of me that's like, no, I'd probably cheat on them with whoever I really loved or something. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's kind of like Casino. You ever seen Casino? The movie?
No.
Watch it.
It's top 3 movies all time.
Oh.
Not only the storyline, but the fashion that's in it and the whole is dope. You got to watch it.
Well, I'll be sky streaming that tonight. Sorry, guys. I know you guys don't know what sky streaming is. Anyways, yeah. I would probably go with option 1. And the reason is that just because of the previous relationships that I've had that obviously haven't worked because of love, you know? So I'd probably look up at that first, and then if we vibed or whatever, and, you know, love, you start out as a friendship almost, and then work your way up from there. So I wouldn't see why that wouldn't work that way. Mm-hmm. At least you know that person is, you know, has a good head on their shoulders. That's probably one of the things that I look for in a man. Mm-hmm. Is that. What do you think, Bae?
I enjoy the process of building. So at the end of the day, if you build together, you already know the struggles. You're going to see each other's weaknesses. It's not an exposure. It's you going to fall off in one place, so I'm going to pick you up. I'll fall off in one place, so she going to pick me up. And at the end of the day, when y'all build together, it's limitless opportunities to be at wherever y'all want to be if y'all set that goal. So if y'all want to be billionaires, y'all going to put in the effort to be billionaires and everything else. So that's why I said at the end of the day, I like the build process, so it's cool.
You can also build with a millionaire.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'd be really happy in my Mercedes-Benz crying upset in a relationship.
Building with baby.
I just like 4 Lamborghinis in the backyard.
I just would never want somebody to throw that in my face. I would never want somebody to throw that in my face.
That's why you boss up, you get the game, and you get your own Lambos and businesses.